Final whistle on Football Fan Tribe. Newcastle 1-0 Man United. How you see the match? Where did it go wrong?
Brother, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know anymore because this is actually laughable. You can see I'm laughing about this. But I've said this over and over again. Ole is tactically inept. He has nothing to offer. Apart from saying the players run, they showed desire, they showed passion. That's all, man. It took us about how many minutes to get our first shot on target? I think about over 30 minutes, I think. That was the Pereira shot.
No shot on target in midweek too.
I'm not surprised, actually. So far, the boys showed passion. The boys ran. They ran. They should have gotten a penalty they didn't get. Excuses from Ole as usual. But he's at the wheel though, so let's keep going.
So many points today. Marcus Rashford had to drop deep to get the ball. Do you feel it's something that he has to just be where he is, or the midfielders are not supplying him enough? What's happening?
Nigga, Rashford has been shit, man. I've said this over again. Rashford has been shit. The man is static. The man be static, man. He's static. In the first half, I didn't even see him. I think there was a point where Ole was giving him instructions. Move so that the ball comes to you. But as we all know, he's shit. Overhyped, 250k every week salary. Oh, wow. Even if Papa was in this game, the result would have been the same. Let's just be honest with it. Ole doesn't know what he's doing. I've said this countlessly. I can't rant anymore. I'm tired. I'm tired of shouting. I'm tired of ranting. All I can do now is laugh at the room. You see Newcastle, from the first minute, from the beginning of the kickoff, they had a go at United. They were not scared. They had a go. Yes, they knew. United were vulnerable. But I'm even surprised he even took as much as 72 minutes for that first goal to come. You see them, they had quality chances. The long staff that scored, he had a shot that hit the crossbar. Almiron missed one glorious chance. So, what he had to, I just feel Man United are lacking everything in all departments. All departments.
All things being considered now, where do you see United finishing?
Fam, I already said on the 18th of December last year, I posted a tweet when Ole was appointed. I said, why Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? That man's going to get United to 15th position. It took a while to manifest. At the end of today, we are 12th. So, I think that 15th will be just above the relegation. We are in the relegation fight.
Just above relegation?
Yeah, we are in that fight right now. So, the earlier Ole goes, the better. It's that bad, bro. It's that bad, bro.
Before the season started, Ole made some big calls, selling Lukaku and Alexis Sanchez, putting all his eggs in the Rashford and Greenwood basket. Is that looking a bad decision now?
That decision will forever haunt him. It's a bad decision, very bad decision. No matter how much he comes out to say, I think I made the right decision, I trust Rashford, I do this, I do that. He made a bad decision. I know Woodward tried to get Llorente in on the final day of the season, free transfer. Ole said no. He wanted Greenwood. He didn't want to hinder Greenwood's progression.
So sack Ole by the morning or give him till December.
Brother, if it's possible to sack him right now, I don't mind. But the problem is, who do you bring in? Man, the Man United job right now is looking unattractive, to be honest. It's looking unattractive.
If Man U will play Liverpool, come near their next game with these players, my brother, they should just aim for a bashing. Every club will sell a player and hope that the one that he has will do well. And Sanchez on is a very good day. In fact, his bad day is better than some of the players' best day. You can't take it away from him, though that age is coming up against him. But if you want to sell some type of player, look for somebody of a quality like that player and replace the player so that the impact of that player leaving the club will not be felt by other players coming in. Okay, I can't see one guy want. I can't say whether man you don't go sign Bandy. but believe you me, when Ferguson was in Manchester United, he will not play with such kids. They are kids. You play with mature player. You play with men. Even when your opponents are coming, they see the kind of player you're playing with. They will be afraid of, even if they are playing well, but they will be afraid of the kind of crop of players in the pitch. But here, there's no pressure. There's no attacking force from the players. Everybody just playing. They are just playing the same thing. At first, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer deceived Manchester United when he was coming.
Deceived?
No, he deceived Man U. You know the situation surrounding his appointment. Man U sacked Mourinho on a very bad way and a very bad note. He came immediately after the international break, 1, 2, 3 matches for Manchester United. To them, he seemed like the Messiah. They never allowed him. Let the season finish and what this man has for us. Let us see if it is coming for a good or for bad. They just gave him the contract out of excitement. Now look at what is happening.
The honeymoon is over.
The honeymoon is over. It is now time to work. Since he's not delivering, Manchester United is not that club that does sack coaches like that. Let them just give him more time and maybe give him the required players he needed, because man, they need to sign. They need to sign, and again, he needs to change his tactics and step up so that when those players they will sign will come, so that they will have something to count on, to play on. It's not when you give the same result. When you give the same result, when you give the same this, you expect a different result. No, you have to change, make some changes so that when those players are coming, they can give you a result as a coach, and also you give them something as a coach to players. That's it. So that them they will improve. Because if you continue like this, all those players come, what's going to happen? Nothing will change. You have to effect the change on your own first to the other players that are there before that ones can even accept to come. Because it stands now, there are some players that will not allow to come. I'm telling you.
Even if you start the manager, how many top managers will say they want to come to Man U?
Come to Man U and take this, because this is a burden. To take this burden to bring these boys up again, it takes a discipline and a humble coach and a patient coach. That's just it.
Now, normal Man U match now. After post Alex Man U normal standard, so I'm supposed to be surprised or heartbroken, but man, I don't know how to feel. It's surprisingly still shocking. I don't understand. Maybe it's just like when you love something, you see, but man, but I don't fit talk at the vex.
Because Rashford today had to drop back so many times. No. We have to talk about it because he had to come back so many times. I was feeling for the guy because as an attacker, your dream should be being where you're supposed to be and scoring, but the service is not just there.
See, Rashford's problem is not service. As an attacker, you're supposed to be making runs in the box. Rashford is often found at the midfield or wing. So if you're not, no, you don't have to always drop deep. Dropping deep is when your team is not in possession. Man had more possession, so he's supposed to be found inside the box. He's supposed to push the defenders back, but he's outside, so they don't have anybody to mark. So they are off. Rashford we should just drop him for like 1 month. Let him just go to the beach, bank some beaches, just relax his mind. Then ask himself what he really wants. Because Rashford, since they gave him that number 10. He's just been like Rashford is. I don't rate him anymore.
It's not that bad.
Rashford is terrible now. Like there is nothing special about Rashford anymore. So yeah, it's not our problem. Though he looks clueless. Like if you watch Man U play, you can't see any tactics or pattern or anything. They just play like street football, 5 aside, more enter, go play ball. Normal. You see, your pass. The players are just playing to their abilities. Not like they don't look like they have any instruction, do this. So I don't think, that's it, but I don't think Solskjaer is our problem. We can just cope with him now. Because if we bring a new coach, you have to settle in, bring players, all those things. So we need the main thing. Everybody knows Glazers are the problem. So it's Glazers. We shouldn't be doing Ole out. Ole is not our problem. Now wow, Glazer is our problem. Ole is just, at least he likes Man U. So yeah.
To be fair, Newcastle did not play anything. Manchester United played rubbish. I think it's worse than boring. Not insult boring. Please don't. But yeah, they just played nonsense actually. But Man United are not just on form. I don't understand their problem right now. But based on the fact that Newcastle also played rubbish, I think a draw would have been fair to both teams. So I don't think they deserve to lose. As a Liverpool fan, I was somehow having pity for Manchester United.
Pity?
Yeah, pity for Manchester United. But they've lost a lot, But, we don't think about... Rashford has been bereft of so many chances, from the midfield or the wingers.
And many times, I was looking at his touches. Almost all the touches he got were outside the box. No touch inside the box. So the supply is very, very slim.
Very, very slim. Very, very slim. And he's no Roberto Firmino. He's not. So he doesn't just know how to go deep and get the ball and still orchestrate 1 or 2. So I think I don't blame him particularly, for the lack of goals. because the wingers, as I said, the wingers and midfielders are not just doing something right. But yeah, it's still Rashford. He still has 1 or 2 to learn. You know, maybe you should go and meet Tammy Abraham for some good schooling lessons. You know, whenever Popova does not play, you just know that yes, he's not playing. He might be playing rubbish. That's Popova. He might play rubbish, give stupid passes, lose the ball here and there and all that. But guess what? There'll be a time, moment of magic, Popova pops up, you know, and gives 1 nice assist, and that's Popova for you. So yeah.
Give Solskjaer more time, or what do you think?
As a Liverpool fan, please, we should give him more time. He should stay till like 3-4 years. We love Solskjaer. He's a very, very nice coach. You know, very good coach. Please stay there, Solskjaer, please. No, we love it.
Don't let David catch you saying that.
United lost the match. 1-0. Although if you see the boys, they are playing so amateur, they are not ready to score goal. No creativity. The midfield is not working. Nothing is going on. The so-called Fed is not playing anything there. The Rashford just playing ball to leg. Does not want to run to the ball so that the midfield can give him pass. Although when you see the match, no Pogba, so the game miss Pogba because the midfield there, nobody is ready to pass the ball to the striker. So Rashford is not getting the ball. Yeah. He's coming back to pass the ball. And when he passes the ball, nobody to give it to. So you have to give it to the midfielder. So he can't in position. Nobody to take the ball. So the game, totally the injury affected my because no Pogba, the man. The man could have played Matic instead of McTominay, but unfortunately, he made the wrong selection. So the whole thing scattered. So unfortunately, Martin lost the game again.
They deserve to lose.
Yeah. Because there's no seriousness in the game. Even when I got at this 10 minutes ago, when I have corner, you see them walking like someone that doesn't want to play draw. So like the team was so bad. So bad. You can see now they're fighting for relegation. The next match is Liverpool, and they're 2 points away from Everton as 18. So Liverpool 3-0. So there'll be allegation. So maybe by God's grace, January, maybe 6-7. Then Europa is okay by then. Europa is okay. Yeah. You say your number 1 striker, and they don't even buy one. And Greenwood, like this is Premier League, not La Liga or France. So the league is so rugged, so you can't do anything there. And so
sack the coach or more time.
They should start the coach because giving him more time again, giving him more time again is a big danger for the club. Because they've been dumping points the more. So they need like someone else, less, like bring out the boys and maybe let's see what the new coach is. But for Solskjaer, no, his era is gone because he don't have anything to offer to Maya at all. No idea.
Man, you supposed to lose today. They deserve to lose.
No, they deserve to lose based on their statistics. Because the defense lineup was not formidable. It's just based on the attitude. And the players are not devoted now. It's not by the coach. It's by the inspiration of the players too. Coach might do his own homework. But the inspiration, there are some kind of formation. After you go back to the dressing room, second half you're coming out, there are things you have to do. Like we have some people like Tijani Babangida before, they will run from 7. And that is just so, but they are not devoted. So that commitment was not there in Man U team today.
How high is this a Man U finish for the league table this season?
That is a very big question. Because for now, the prediction is very difficult. Because Liverpool is already on top. And every match, they take it very, very seriously. Rashford is a good player. Very good player. But the problem is that when the supply is not there, that is what we are talking about, coordinations. When those coordinations are there, you will not have any lapses.
But so sack the coach or give him more time.
No. Sacking the coach does not help any issue. But his formation, he has to develop it to make them understand and work together. Pulling Man U coach out. Because we've sacked many coaches and there is no result. Yes, give him time. Let him work his team and give him that direction so that he will have his place.
Man, the match was very, very boring. Very boring. Man United, as for Man United, they need they need more improvement.
In which area? Players, coach?
All the wings, all the area. They are short, their ball position. Everything was very poor in the game today. So
Manchester United so far this season, they go up, they come down. How far you feel say they fit go this season for the table? How high?
well, let me say they might luckily they might come out first 10.
Their best, the best they fit do na
First 10. Because I know say they know if you go relegation. First 10. Maybe I predict 10 position for them. Number 10. Now they go end this season. No UEFA competition for them. Next season. No UEFA competition for them. So number 10 go be the best position for them this season.
Now, before this season starts, they sell Lukaku, sell Sanchez, carry all their hope put for Rashford and Greenwood. And now, you know they work out well. Rashford need a 2 score. Greenwood they come in and sub, he need a 2 score. If you say they make mistake there,
Big mistake. Big mistake. Therefore, no sell those players. People like Herrera. All those things now, men for the midfield now, all those things don't they affect them now. The midfield no balance. Just only today now we Pogba no play. The midfield no balance. It don't show. So what of if Pogba can't come out? How it go be? It don't worse. So they need to think fast and act fast before January.